Your president has said there's a ban, he's announced a ban on all Hezbollah military actions, but they're still fighting. So what can you do? I mean, first of all, what can you do to stop them right now?
No, what is important at the beginning is to explain a little bit that after a long period of time where Hezbollah was installing all its military infrastructure, and this government took a first decision through the governmental declaration that has been presented to the parliament, where it was clearly stated that the monopoly of the state of the strengths must be given only to the state. After that, there was strikes coming from Israel, and Israel was taking as a pretext the presence of the military infrastructure of Hezbollah. But the position of the state is that in order to build for internal reasons and for the interest of Lebanon, it was very important to implement the monopoly of the weapons. Hezbollah was complicating the process. Hezbollah did not cooperate as much as it should in this process. And by not cooperating, it was clear that Hezbollah was offering also pretexts for Israel to strike on Lebanon. Mm-hmm. And when Hezbollah took the unilateral decision to launch rockets against Israel, they gave also the pretext to Israel to start a large war. Right. So we were in a process of strikes, and now we are in a full war. It is clear that in order for Lebanon to be able to face Israel in the diplomatical field or in diplomacy, Lebanon need to have the decision of war and peace, and to have the monopoly of strengths within Lebanon. This is a requirement that we consider as government needed for the sake of Lebanon, for the interest of all the population of Lebanon, and we consider that Hezbollah's action is an obstacle for the government to be able to take all appropriate actions to defend Lebanon's interests. And again, I can tell you that today what Hezbollah is doing is in full breach of the law, in full breach of the commitments of the government towards its own population, its own people, to stop having a parallel movement making decisions regarding war and peace and engaging or dragging the full country into regional conflicts. If you want to assess into a political analysis based on declarations made and positions taken, it seems that Hezbollah is acting as if he wants to be in a front position in the regional war between Israel and the US on one side and Iran on the other side, while the interest of Lebanon and all the people of Lebanon is to stay away of regional conflicts. We are a small country. We are a country having various numbers of communities. We can be a model of coexistence, and we should be a model of coexistence, and we should be a model of peace for the world, and not to be dragged into the wars of the others.
All right, Minister Adel Nasser, thank you very much indeed for joining us on that.